What's up, Geminites? Gem Mint here. We're going to take a look at some of this week's new comic books, but a day early, so stay tuned. Alright guys, before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell, and if you enjoy this video, hit the like for me. Today is the last day to jump into that Spider-Man Boost mystery box. The giveaway prize is an Incredible Hulk 181, graded at a 6.0 by CGC. If you use the code GEMMINT at checkout, you'll get $10 off of this $30 mystery box. You're guaranteed to get retail value, 5 comics, and one lucky winner is going to get that giveaway prize of the Hulk 181. Today, Tuesday, March 10th, is the last day. Alright guys, so Marvel sent us a couple of issues a couple days early so that we could do a review, so we're going to take a look at these. And Image sends us the PDF of everything that's coming out that Wednesday, so I'm going to talk about a few of the Image titles that I read this week as well. So the first book I'm going to talk about is Decorum Number One. This is the new number 1 by Jonathan Hickman and Mike Huddleston. This is a 6-issue series, and if you like Jonathan Hickman, this is Hickman all day. He's giving you this world building, really like universe, galaxy building, and you're getting your white textbook pages, you're getting your maps and your graphs and who's who and what's what. Universal organization that kind of births like little planets, and I don't know, it's super confusing like most Hickman first issues are. It was a good read. I still enjoyed it. You had a little courier type of character building story in this 3-chapter comic book. And Mike Huddleston, he has great art some of the time. I mean, sometimes you get these awesome painted pages, and then sometimes they turn black and white. Sometimes they're black and white with only one character's in color. Sometimes it has a very watercolor kind of look to it. But overall, it was fun. I was kind of disappointed when I saw it was only a 6-issue series, so you know, knowing Hickman, it'll spawn into something else. But overall, Decorum Number One was an interesting read, and I think it's definitely worth a read if you're a huge Jonathan Hickman fan. Another number 1 came out from Image today, which is Stealth Number One. This was written by Mike Costa and art by Nate Belagarde. This totally took me by surprise. So most of you guys know I'm a superhero fan first. When an indie like Image does a superhero book, I'm all in, and that's what we got here. As you can see, the character on the front looks like he's kind of a winged, suited character, and it is. It's a suit. It's kind of like Iron Man mixed with Falcon. It takes place in Detroit. The main character is a writer for a Detroit publication. He's trying to write a piece, but he can't help talk about the negativity that's happening in the city. And it kind of seems like he goes out and he gets his stress out. He gets he clears his mind by going out as stealth and fighting bad guys. He's also taking care of his dad, who seems to kind of be getting Alzheimer's. And there is a huge twist at the end of this that I loved so much. I didn't see it coming. It looked like it was going to be a generic superhero book, but totally huge twist. Pick it up, for sure. This was an awesome book. Man, I got to catch up on Manifest Destiny. I used to read Manifest Destiny when it was like in its, I don't know, maybe first 15 issues or so. It's on issue 42, and I'm just too far behind. A couple other cool things come out this week. Pretty Violence trade paperback, Wicked and Divine hardcover volume 4 comes out, but I only read the 2 issues from Image. Now let's jump into the big boys. We have Jerry Dugan doing Cable Number One. I was very psyched to see a new Donovex title, a new number 1, and I wanted to know more about young Cable because I only really know about him from the Hoxpox series. Opens up cool. You have like Krakoa Gauntlet with young Cable fighting Wolverine, so that was a good fight. The aftermath of Krakoa merging with that other island, that apocalypse-birthed monster island, and little kids going up to Cable, hey, can you save my friend? They got stuck by a monster there. And it becomes very much that old story of the lion with the thorn in his paw, and then they pull out the thorn and then he's good or whatever. So that's kind of the vibe here. Phil Noto on the artwork. It was nice. It was good artwork. Overall, I enjoyed Cable Number One. I think it's worth a pickup, especially if you're following Dawn of X. Alright, Marvel's coming out with these new ones. Marvel's Snapshot. They've been doing a lot with the Alex Ross Marvel's franchise recently. Alex Ross supplying the cover. And the original Marvels was always kind of a look at the superheroes from like a regular person's point of view. And that's kind of what this is like. The snapshots are going to focus on each of these Golden Age characters, it looks like. So this one's Submariner, Namor. Told by Betty, what's her last name? Dean? Anyway, it's like a writer and friend of Namor. It's kind of through her perspective. It's post-World War II. The war just ended. Her brother's back home. He's missing a leg. He's kind of shaken up from the war. He's becoming an alcoholic. She doesn't really understand it. And then she goes to take Namor to, I don't know, the Jersey Shore. Where did she go? Or something like that. Coney Island or something, like a theme park in New Jersey. And, you know, obviously there's a Nazi villain there that they have to fight. Pretty deep issue. It's a Golden Age issue. You have the All-Winners show up with Cap and Human Torch and Toro, Miss America. So they all show up. And it looks like the next one-shot, or snapshot they're calling it, is the Human Torch one. So not bad. Last up, we have the Star Wars Bounty Hunters #1. So this is like a mercenary-led title. This one just happens to have Boba Fett and I want to say Bosk, who I'm not familiar with. Yeah, it's Bosk. So who's this? This is written by Ethan Sachs, Paola Vianelli on the art. And I don't know, it was just okay. I mean, I didn't like it as much as the current Star Wars ongoing, the current Darth Vader ongoing. It takes place around the same time. It's just after Empire Strikes Back. Boba Fett still has the Han Solo and Carbonite. It was just okay. It kind of has an action-packed intro and not really much story developing here. But I'm down with reading the new Star Wars run, so I was happy to test it out. All right, again, thank you Marvel Comics and Image Comics for sending an advanced look at this week's issues. This is just a little sneak peek for the new Comic Book Day reviews, which I'll drop the full review with all of this week's comics that I read tomorrow, Wednesday morning. But let me know what you guys thought about these previews in the comments below. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the notification bell, and you guys stay minty fresh. Peace.
Hot boy. They're saying I'm harmless, call me Cassidy, I'm bringing the carnage. Story the farthest, I'm a psychopath with a joker's lab bipolar. So there's two of me and only one of you, so do the math. I leave you stunned without the flash. No Wally West, no Barry Allen, reverse flash. They can't stand it, comic flow, they can't stand it. I'm incredible, unforgettable, something like Mint Collectibles, ayy. I'm a Gemini and we get it right. We amazing, no spider bites, so we doing reviews and getting the views. Venom my ooze, book of the week, come see me Wednesday and see what I choose. If it's about comments, then I got the news. Subscribe to the channel and you never lose, ayy. I show what I got and what's in the box. On top of my comments whenever they drop. Tell you what's coming and tell you what's hot. We keep it professional. We Mint Collectibles.